Okay, who we've got next is going to be the Brown Mountain Lightning Bugs. The duo that makes up this group is Kendra and Zach Harding. They are based out of Winston-Salem. Combining their unique backgrounds that range from classic rock to classical guitar, they create a blend of original music with deep roots in the past and a contemporary twist here and there. They recorded right here in downtown Todd in the old bank building, which is now Martha's Gallery. And we look forward for you guys to see and hear their awesome music. Here they come, the Brown Mountain Lightning Bugs.
we are the Brown Mountain Lightning Bugs, and we are from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Well, that's where we are from right now. But Zach is originally from Hendersonville, and well, I'm originally from Winston, so we're kind of halfway from there anyway. We've been together about 5 years. We've been playing music about a little bit longer than that. We're going to do a brand new one. This one is called Monsters. Never knew how to be afraid till you taught me to run from the pain and the things that I don't understand. Feel you creeping through, crawling on my skin, circling my brain in a loop that never ends, wearing me down, I don't know where I am. So I sleep with the light on, hiding from the monsters that are under my bed, and I scream, try to fight off the monsters you put in my head. Wishing for a world that never was, following the thread as I'm spiraling through dust. Oh, Ariadne, it wasn't enough. Tick-tock, hear the clock slipping out of time, slow my beating heart down till I feel alive. Said hope comes with daylight, but that was a lie. So I sleep with the light on, hiding from the monsters that are under my bed, and I scream, try to fight off the monsters you put in my head. Trapped, so I turn, run, it's not enough. So I hide and I fight. I hold the thread until the morning light, and I sleep with the light on, hiding from the monsters that are under my bed, and I scream and try to fight off the monsters you put in my head. With the light up, hiding from the monsters that are under my bed, and I scream, try to fight off the monsters you put in my head.
Starlight, we charted the glen, the glow of each hearth got us both in, the kindness of strangers who helped us along, the warmest cold nights that I've ever known, the warmest cold nights that I've ever last long. There's never much calm in braving the cold. In the end, it pays well with what hasn't been sold. The time spent together worth more than any man's gold. The warmest of tales that have ever been told. The warmest of tales that have ever been told. Look to the valleys we've yet to climb, seasons to come, and those left behind. There's not one regret for you or for I. There's the warmest cold nights that ever you'll find. The warmest cold nights that ever you'll find. The end will show them not decades of rust, not time spent in service of another man's trust. Will show them a life built from travel and song. The warmest cold nights that have ever been known. The warmest cold nights that have ever been known. The warmest cold nights that have ever been known. The warmest cold nights that have ever been known.
So we did our very first cross-country tour in the end of February into the beginning of March this year. Ha! We drove all the way out to California and back, playing shows all along the way. We were kind of out of the loop as we were driving and just kind of listening to audiobooks and enjoying being kind of off the grid for the most part. And we were talking about how strange it was going to be to get back here to North Carolina and go back to our regular life after being on tour. We got back on March 14th. So needless to say, we did not go back to regular life at all. And while we were stuck at home and not able to do things like this, where we're able to be in a room with a couple people and film a concert, I started to miss being on the road, and I started to miss some strange things. And I kept going back to this one particular night on tour where we drove through Amarillo, Texas, and stopped at a rest stop and slept for about 2 hours, and then woke up and made oatmeal on a camping stove and drove the rest of the way. And I didn't think I would miss something like that, and so I wrote a song about it.
Miles and miles of fights and smiles, midnight coffee, hours and hours of songs, songs we thought we knew. Stumbled back through our front door, nothing's like it was before. The tunes have changed for me and you. I never thought I'd wish that I were sleeping at a rest stop somewhere outside of Amarillo. Moments I would throw away, now I wish they would have stayed. And I'm wondering, where will we go when the world stops? I know that we're the lucky ones. We're still standing, singing strong songs, the songs we thought we knew. But even if our luck runs out, I know that without a doubt we'll carry on with fire and a tune. Moments I would throw away. Now I wish they would have stayed, and I'm wondering, where will we go when the world stops? I close my eyes and let the tears burn away the pain and the fear, and I speak the names of the ones who came, the ones who smiled, the ones who stayed, and I hope against the dark that somewhere out there there's a spark, and we're carrying the fire. Maybe someday soon I'll be there, sleeping at a rest stop somewhere outside of Amarillo, knowing I'll look back one day. I'll look back and know we made it through. We made it through. When the world stops. When the world stops. When the world stops. When the world stops.
Okay, we need to stop for a minute.
So a lot of times based on our band name and the fact that there's a banjo in the band, people think that we're pretty much a bluegrass oriented band, and that's not the case. And this next song is usually the one that really throws them off the trail whenever someone thinks that we're really much of a bluegrass band.
You're on a shoestring budget, and I was once like you. I kept my hand in my pocket, in my wallet, in my boot, worrying over every dollar, kept track of every dime. But then trouble came along, and that money wasn't mine. You're on a shoestring budget, and I told you not to be. If you can't spend that money, then you can't hang with me. There's no point in holding back, no use in trying to save. What you do not spend, someone else will take away. You're on a shoestring budget. I guess what I'm trying to say is that the money wasn't yours even before it went away. So don't you worry about the tab when it's someone else's dime. The only thing you watch is how you spend your time.
bluebirds really fly that high? Is the rainbow just a lie? Met a man whose head was filled with nonsense, fluff, and hate. Whiling life away, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Just let me go home. Found a heartless meadow fellow, and I helped to set him free. What did that give me? Then a king would be so frightened by every little sound. I let him drag me down. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Just let me go home.
I see brown mountain lightning bugs, lighting peak to peak. Mark the highway to my love and shine their light on me. Shine their light on me. From the tops of the Appalachian to the banks beyond the sea, Tar Heel pines, these lights guiding me. I see brown mountain lightning bugs, no matter how far I roam. Blue ridge lights, they hang above and guide my way back home. Guide my way back home. From the tops of the Appalachian to the banks beyond the sea, Tar Heel pines, these lights guiding me. From the tops of the Appalachian to the banks beyond the sea, Tar Heel pines, these lights guiding me. I see brown mountain lightning bugs, lighting peak to peak. Mark the highway to my love and shine their light on me. Shine their light on me. Shine their light on me. Oh yeah, shine their light on me.
Joker's at my bedside, breath upon my face. Gotta feed the beast now, keep the beast at bay. Scratching at the door now, will I let it in? Jumping through the window, it knows that it'll win. Dancing around my feet, gonna make me fall. Dance around my feet, once it wants it up.
late rods just waiting to be thrown. There's a thunderstorm on the stage, living and dying every night. With every breath he took, the calm before the storm. There never was a stitch of thread fit him right. He never did find a house that felt like home. But the hammer on his hand, yeah, that was lightning striking every chord laid bare with heart and soul. On his hand there was a hammer,
On his hand there was a hammer.
and on the stage there stood a man who always stood alone. There's a hammer on his hand, a hammer on his hand, a hammer on his hand, and he stood alone. Never sang a word he did not mean. Well, his demons came hunting and screaming through every note. They tried to tell him he was better when he was loaded and rolling. So he spent his life chasing the thing he was running from. On his hand there was a hammer,
On his hand there was a hammer.
on the stage there stood a man who always stood alone. There's a hammer on his hand, a hammer on his hand, a hammer on his hand, and he stood alone. And on the stage there stood a man who always stood alone. A hammer on his hand, a hammer on his hand, a hammer on his hand, and he stood. Ship me out on the water, ship me out on the sea, ship me out on the water, yeah, but please don't bury me. Oh, I've been a sailor all my life, a sailor all my life. When the darkness comes, pull me under, I'll be a sailor when I die. 'Cause there's no friend like a distant wind, it calls me like a siren song. When it's my time, leave this place. This is how you can send me along. Ship me out on the water, ship me out on the sea, ship me out on the water, yeah, but please don't bury me. 'Cause all I now, don't you cry for me, no, don't you cry for me. Why I'm setting sail on open water, there's a lot left for me to see. 'Cause you come down to lay my body by, leave your spades where they be. If you wanna know just what I need, step back and listen to me. Ship me out on the water, ship me out on the sea, ship me out on the water, yeah, but please don't bury me. Ship me out on the water, ship me out on the sea, ship me out on the water, yeah, but please don't bury me. Ship me out on the water, ship me out on the sea, ship me out on the water, yeah, but please don't bury me. Ship me out on the water, ship me out on the sea, ship me out on the water, yeah, but please don't bury me. Bury me.
This one's done.
Okay.
I was hoping I could get one. Do you want me to start using one of those cameras, or
Do what?
do you want me to start using one?
No, just rest. It's okay.
Okay.
So, I introduced the band earlier, but I didn't introduce us individually. I'm Kendra Harding, and this is Zach Harding. And you might have figured out by this point that we're an item. We've been together, we've been married 5 years this November. And this next one is one we wrote the first year we were married. And I'd had hand surgery, and we were just kind of starting to gig a lot, and I'd had to make all these concessions, and I was a little bummed. And so I did what anyone who writes songs does when they're bummed, and I wrote a song about it. And at that point, I was feeling pretty low, but little did I know, 4 years later, it was going to be totally different. But anyway, this is a song for anyone who is out there. It's just kind of a reminder that if you have people in your life who care for you and support you, then you pretty much got everything you need.
We've been up, down, spin around, don't know which way to land. Inside out, but I know you still got my hand. Life is just doing the best that you can. Sometimes life is just doing the best that you can. Sometimes the lights don't work, and you wish things were easier. Sometimes your fingers hurt, and you're not so sure it gets better. Does it get better? Still you keep on trying. would stay that way, stay that way. But we need joy and pain, we need the sun and rain, night and day, night and day. It's what keeps us growing. We've been up, down, spin around, don't know which way to land. Inside out, but I know you still got my hand. Life is just doing the best that you can. Sometimes life is just doing the best that you can. And I got you and you got me to carry you through. There is nothing in this world that I would rather do than live life with you. We've been up, down, spin around, don't know which way to land. Inside out, but I know you still got my hand. Life is just doing the best that you can. We've been up, down, spin around, don't know which way to land. Inside out, but I know you still got my hand. Life is just doing the best that you can. Sometimes life is just doing the best that you can. So this little doodad here for the audience out there at home. This is a melodica or a melodica, depending on how fancy you want to sound. And this one, since it's not a fancy one, we'll just call it a melodica. And it's kind of like a cross between an accordion and a harmonica. And you're going to get to hear what it sounds like in just a second.
You're not the same woman I met all of those years ago. In 5 years' time, you'll be another yet, with 10 or 20 more to go. We're always rolling like the river's blue. I keep changing along with you. Fall in love for the 1000th time. The same new woman by my side. Snowflakes were falling, but the coffee was warm, and I was just as lost as you. A stranger became friends in the storm, and that was the first love I knew. We're always rolling like the river's blue. I keep changing along with you. Fall in love for the 1000th time. The same new woman by my side. When I was hurt, sick and afraid, you told me you loved me and I believed. I met you again on our wedding day. I love each of you I'm yet to meet. We're always rolling like the river's blue. I keep changing along with you. Fall in love for the 1000th time. The same new woman by my side. We're always rolling like the river's blue. I keep changing along with you. I fall in love for the 1000th time. The same new woman by my side.
Sometimes it rages, sometimes it rains for days. Sometimes there's thunder, but sometimes it's just gray. And I can't recall a time when it wasn't this way. Guess it's always been, I guess it's always gonna stay. The roots run underneath the pavement, and I've always lived between the chaos and the calm. My facade cracks just like the broken concrete as I slip in between the chaos and the calm. A bolt of sunlight cutting through the clouds. A song that's so bright it drowns the darkness out. And I fall into the words a stranger said, and I use those words to keep the clouds out of my head. 'Cause the roots run underneath the pavement, and I've always lived between the chaos and the calm. My facade cracks just like the broken concrete as I slip in between the chaos and the calm. The roots run underneath the pavement, and I've always lived between the chaos and the calm. My facade cracks just like the broken concrete as I slip in between the chaos and the calm. As I slip in between the chaos and the calm.
Just 2 choruses.
This is going to be our last song. We want to say thank you so much to the folks at the New River Festival for having us up this year. And we hope you enjoy this.
Today on the road, the windows rolled down.